After winning the Icebreaker tournament last weekend in Albany, New York, the top-ranked Wisconsin women's hockey team returns to LeBron Arena this weekend to take on Minnesota State. Meanwhile, the Wisconsin men's hockey team continues its 6-game homestand this weekend against Alaska. Last weekend, the Badgers took on the defending champions from the CCHA, Minnesota State, and both games ended in overtime ties. It was 1-0 Minnesota State in the opener on Thursday when the Badgers tied the score in the third. Freshman Oliver Tulk redirected Simon Tassie's redirect. The Badgers then won in a shootout. And then on Friday, the Badgers down 2-0 after one when Quinn Finley busted out of the penalty box and scored to get the Badgers on the board. Simon Tassie redirected Luke Osborne's shot to make it 2-2. Again, it went to overtime and ended in a tie. The Badgers won both shootouts, and goalie Daniel Hauser perfect in those shootouts, 11 for 11. I'm Brian Posick, and we'll hear from head coach Mike Hastings coming up on the Badger Hockey Digest.
The Badger Hockey Digest, presented by UW Health.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days, and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, lease a new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $289 a month or get 2.99% APR for 72 months on a tough new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Have you heard people say women's sports are having a moment?
It's not a moment.
Moments are fleeting. They come and they go.
This isn't just a moment.
But success is nothing new at Wisconsin.
History in Wisconsin.
There's a history here.
8 championships.
So let's celebrate women's sports for what it really is.
It's not a moment.
It's not a moment.
It's a movement.
And you're invited to come along for the ride.
UW Health, proud title sponsor of Badger Women's Sports.
Well, Mike, looking back to last week against Minnesota State, 2 hard-fought games against very good competition. I think both programs probably will grow from that series, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It's a little bitter. Just you feel you might have left a little bit on the table, but against a goaltender like Tracy, and they're about as good as a defensive team that we've seen, and it exposed some things for us to grow. I liked how we fought back and battled through playing from behind against a team like that. It's given us an opportunity to grow.
Yeah. What made it so difficult for you offensively, especially 5-on-5, and even the power play for that matter?
Yeah, I thought most difficulty for us was coming through the neutral zone. There were times if they couldn't get there, they were backing up and getting really into a soft 1-2-2. I thought we did a better job on Friday at getting through the neutral zone and being able to enter with possession. The middle frame on both nights was probably our best period. But as you just discussed, our power play, when you have an opportunity at home and you get a 5-minute major, we would have found a way to capitalize there and finish the job. But it's been a growing opportunity for us, and now we've got an opportunity to be back at home this weekend.
Yep. And defensively, your club's been good. Only 1 even strength goal allowed in 4 games. That's pretty decent.
Yep, we've been good that way all the way through really the 4 games that have counted in the 1 exhibition game. Now we've just got to find a way to balance that out a little bit and make sure we give our goaltender a little more run support.
I have to ask, too, non-conference, overtimes, they end tied. You go to an exhibition shootout. It's basically glorified practice. Does it feel like your club won both of those games on Thursday and Friday last week?
You know what? I think you take a little positivity out of it only because of what you just said, practice. We had some guys that stepped up at very important times and found a way to finish. And that is going to be something that we're going to be able to rely upon, that experience, when we have the opportunity going forward. It also gave us an opportunity to look in the mirror and see that we've still got a ways to go 3-on-3. The possession numbers weren't great on our side, but we had goaltending that helped us keep it out and then find a way to win it in those shootouts. So it was an opportunity for us to grow, but as you said, 2 ties.
We've seen one young man grow in this program, many of them, but one of them is Jack Horbach, a senior who's gone through some losing seasons and some winning seasons over his career. You've already looked past last year. early in a following season, people always bring it up last year just to compare and contrast, but you're focused on now. What do you like about what you see right now?
I think we're a really fast team. I think we're really physical too, where we can get up and down the ice and still kind of bang bodies. And I think we're more gifted offensively, and I think our D-core is really good this year too, where we can play offense and defense at the same time, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and goaltending too. We've got a couple new goalies.
Our
in
goaltending's
there, Daniel
really
Hauser
good.
and Eli Pulver.
Yeah, our goaltending's really solid, where I feel like whoever plays, we have a chance to win every single night.
Mm-hmm. This Big Ten is going to be tough again, isn't it?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, do you look at the other teams' rosters, and say, oh, yeah, on paper, I can understand why they be picked first and why they be picked second, and maybe why we're picked wherever Wisconsin's picked, you know?
I think we're just worried about ourselves right now, and we're ready to play whoever plays.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just ready to take it to whoever we're playing and see what happens at the end of it.
All right. So how did you prepare yourself individually for this coming season? And you ready to have a heck of a senior campaign?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just try to put on more muscle, try to get stronger. So
yeah.
Just trying to be able to hold my own out there and kind of dictate more, which we always talk about is just dictating. So I think we're ready to bring it this season.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. Unwelcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Clear your path to a great career today. Climb to reach your career potential with no loans and no debt, so you can earn while you learn. A Wisconsin Operating Engineer's Apprenticeship is your opportunity to work outdoors and get heavy equipment experience. Partner with your employer for serious pay, great health and pension benefits. Acquire real-world experience while building Wisconsin together. To start your career journey, visit join139.com today.
We just heard from Jack Horbach a little while ago. He's an interesting soul, isn't he?
You know, he's a live wire. He's one of those guys that in the locker room, you don't have to see him because you can usually hear him, but he's somebody you love being around because, one, for those people that get an opportunity to see him on weekends, he's a guy that brings it consistently. He's done a much better job here recently at making sure that he stays on the right side of that line because he plays with such passion. But I'm really hoping for him to have a really good first half to provide some leadership for us here over the short first half.
Sure. And I wanted to bring up Daniel Hauser, who was exceptional against Minnesota State, stopped all 11 shots he faced in both of the shootouts. He's just come in and done a fantastic job for you.
Yeah, he has. When we recruited him, that was something that we were looking for. We needed to solidify our goaltending position. And, him going through the journey that he did, being in the Western Hockey League and going through what he went with Calgary, the injury, obviously there were some bumps in the road up until the time that he got here, but he's handled it like a pro. He's somebody that has a little bit of a calming effect for us on the bench. And hopefully he's somebody we can continue to rely upon throughout this first half.
All right, he'll be the horse in goal on Friday when the Badgers open their series against Alaska. Face off at 7 o'clock, then again Saturday at 6 o'clock. Both games on the Badgers Sports Network and the Varsity Network app. Our best Mike Hastings and the Badgers this weekend. Meanwhile, the top-ranked Wisconsin women are home against Minnesota State, and I had a chance to talk with senior forward Lacey Eden. Well, Lacey was the MVP of the Icebreaker tournament in Albany, where the Badgers beat Vermont and Union. Always fun to win a trophy. I'm sure the MVP honor is nice, but you're all about the team. What was that like winning that the first of hopefully many trophies this season?
Right, yeah. As soon as the game was done, a little speech in the locker room was, this is a little taste of how it feels to win. We want to continue this throughout the season, and hopefully we come home with a few more trophies throughout the rest of the season. So I think anytime that you get to play for something, it makes it special. Anytime there's something tangible that you get to take home, it's super fun to have that opportunity, especially in the middle of the season. You don't get that very often.
Exactly. So far, so good. Your club's 8-0. What do you like about the team so far?
I think we have a lot of depth this year, a lot of speed. I think speed is definitely one of our biggest aspects. And we're building that team chemistry, building that playmaking, and I see us improving every single game, which is something that you like to see early on, and hopefully it continues throughout the year.
Yeah, a lot of experience back from this year's club, and one of the new players on the team is Adela Shapovalivova, who plays on the same line with Lacey Eden. How long did it take you to learn how to say her name? And secondly, what's it like playing with Adela?
Well, I was just going to say, I don't know if I've quite grasped the name yet. I'm not going to butcher it right now, but we've had a few sessions of trying to figure out how to say it, and it seems every time I go to bed and wake up at square one, so we'll just call her Sappy for now. But yeah, it's been great playing with her. Her vision is out of this world. I mean, obviously, I knew her from playing against her in international competition and always respected her game, her speed. She's had a taste of scoring a few goals, and the excitement on her face, you can tell that she's hungry for more.
All right, I can tell you're hungry for more too. Congratulations, you've had a great career and hopefully a lot more trophies to come.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Lacey Eden. The Badgers and Minnesota State, Saturday and Sunday at LeBon Arena. Both games start at 2 o'clock. My thanks to Lacey and Stephanie and Jay. I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,